I usually do this at 9 a.m. Add myself back in. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Swahili Sunday. Late edition. This is a late edition of Swahili Sunday. We had an actual event yesterday that went from 10 till 6, the Irvine Global Village, and then we packed up and we got back, and I was really tired, and we're having a photo shoot today. Actually, I'm doing some headshots and some other lifestyle photos, and we're Layla joined. Hey, Layla. And Indigo is about ready to woof again. You need to be quiet, Indigo. I know right here I'm looking at myself and I look really white, but that's all right. The studio's not set up like it's normally set up, but we're just here and we're rocking and rolling. So I just wanted to pop on for a few minutes and kind of do the live here. I got Instagram going over here and everything else going over here, and just wanted to pop in and do my normal Swahili Sunday a little late. This is the late edition of Swahili Sunday. So yesterday we did the Irvine Global Village. I want to remind everybody that next week on the 19th is the Live to Free event at Vanguard University. So if you are local to Costa Mesa and Vanguard University, would love for you to come out for that event. It's a fair trade fashion show put on by the Live to Free organization, which is primarily run by the students at Vanguard University. We had them here in our studio for an interview last Thursday. We're going to be doing B&B Live there this Thursday, and so I would just really love it if you would come by. I'm going to be walking in the fashion show, and all of our dresses are actually going to be featured. So I'm wearing my favorite dress again here that you see, and I'll be wearing this in the fashion show. Actually, one of the dresses sold yesterday at the Global Village. I was really excited about that. And we will have them, we'll have them there on display, but also the models will be wearing the dresses and some of the aprons. So we're excited about that. There will be other fair trade vendors there, Fair Trade Long Beach, Fair Trade LA. I'm sure Tribu will be there. I would think some of the other Fair Trade LA members will be there, and then there'll be some other organizations like Seroptimus will be there. They're a big supporter of the Live to Free event. Live to Free is about bringing awareness to human trafficking and fighting human trafficking and getting people educated about human trafficking. So they're going to have a panel, and then they're going to have the fashion show. So it starts at 7 p.m. It's free. It's right there at Vanguard University, so would love for you guys to come for that and check that out. Holidays are fast upon us. It's not very long till Christmas, and I've already seen a couple of places clearing things out and getting things set up for Christmas trees, so we know that that's just around the corner. So we have great holiday gifts. Things are being put up on the website regularly as we get them photographed. We have some ornaments and some of the trees that we had last year coming in soon. Going to get with Layla on that and see if we can, and when we're going to get those in. We should get them in before the end of the month, before our next event. Next big event, so I'm doing the Santa Ana Elks is having their boutique on the 22nd, and that's Sunday the 22nd, so that's a free event also. You can come by for that. Then on the 29th, down by the Alta Baja Market on 4th Street in Santa Ana, there'll be a little event there. I'll be there. Next bigger event, those are smaller events, more, and there are free events that you can come to, but the next big event is the Irvine Fine Arts Fair on Saturday, November 4th, which we'll be participating in as well. We'll have a full setup there, and there will be a lot of great vendors there with a lot of wonderful art. So those are all events where you can find baskets and beads in the near future. We're actually on Tuesday, we have one of our first trunk show that somebody scheduled here at the studio. I've mentioned this before. You can do a trunk show either here at the studio, where you can schedule it, bring your friends, and Indigo won't be here. She's just making an entrance out to the side. You can hear her. But we'd love to have you come and bring your friends here to the showroom or invite us to your home. We can come to your home and set up the products, tell the story about the ladies in Kenya, and you can shop right from the comfort of your own home, see the products up close and personal, and shop for your holiday gift giving. That's a great thing to do as well. So those are some of the events that are coming up for into the near future up to about November 4th. If you want to know all the events, you can go to basketsandbeadskenya.com. I'm going to put it up here on the banner here on Instagram. If you go to the link tree, you can see basketsandbeadskenya.com. It'll have a pop-up that you can actually sign up for the newsletter, and then you'll see all the events that we have and information about the trunk show. And actually, our painting class has been postponed, so we're going to reschedule that probably for after the first of the year. But you'll see all the information about all the events we have coming up. And also, we're going to be having special operating hours during the holidays. I'll probably do a Sunday after church type thing where, like, I'm here right now, so I'll be here from maybe 1 to 5 or something like that, and maybe some Friday evenings as well. So we'll have more information about that as that is coming along. But you can go to basketsandbeadskenya.com and find out the information. And would you hand me one of those tunics? Yes. So I've talked about these tunics before. We have 5 left. These are going fast. The blue has sold out. We have 3 of the black left and 2 of the dark green. That's all that's left. And once they're gone, they're gone. These are still on sale for $15. And you can get them while the getting's good. I've already removed the blue from the website. So if you're interested in these, we also have a yellow one that got some stains on it. I have to wash it and see if those stains come out. But for right now, we have 3 of these black and 2 dark green. So you can get those for $15. And then that'll be it. Those will be gone. They're selling really well. And what's interesting so one thing about the Global Village that seemed to happen last year and this year, there were a lot of people attempting to haggle. So those of you who know me, who've known me for a while, know that I'm a speaker on negotiation. I wrote a book called Think Like a Negotiator. I still do some speaking on negotiation. I get asked to speak on negotiation often. I love to train on negotiation. And one of the strategies I use is up your price. And I had to use that a lot yesterday. So for instance, that tunic was selling for $49. And so we've reduced it to $15 because it's a closeout item. We're not going to make those anymore. And we're working on getting we're doing other things, like these dresses are one of the things we're doing. We're doing the aprons. We do some skirts. We're probably going to do some more different things. I have another dress that I wear around a lot, and people like that style, so we may do that. So we're working with different type of clothing items to see what works and what doesn't. But yesterday, I'm out there and I say, "Oh, these are on special. They're regularly $49. They're $15. Oh, that's great. I'll take one. How about 10?" I'm like, "How about 49?" We're not doing any negotiation here. And then we were packing up yesterday, and I had a basket that Indigo, chill out. I had a basket that the lady asked me how much, and I said, "Oh, it's $30." And she said, $30? How about, will you do 20? I said, "No, I'll do 40. And she looked at me. She's like, "What? You just said 30. And I said, "Well, you went down to 20. I went up to 40. That's the up your price strategy. I got to tell you, when you have a price for your products or services, that you value that price. And when somebody attempts to come in and negotiate a better deal, you know the price that you're setting. So when they offer you a lower price, just up your price from off whatever it is." So I could have said on the tunic, well, we could go for the $49 retail price that it was, or we could go for the $15 sale price. Which would you like? I'm not going down to $10. But a lot of people were coming and attempting to haggle and negotiate, and that just gets tiring. And I remind people that this is selling products for women in poverty, and I don't earn anything off of this as of today. I'm praying that that changes in the future, but it helps women in poverty. So no, I'm not going to reduce the price, but I just want to share that with everybody. When you have products or services that you sell, uh, don't let somebody attempt to devalue you. It's okay to make an offer if somebody wants to make an offer, but just have a way to make a counter offer. And I suggest using the up your price strategy, because that's the way that you'll get, it does what's called a pattern interrupt. They'll be very confused and won't really know what do you mean? I just offered you something lower. Yes. Well, you went down, I went up. We can go to $40 or the $30 I offered it to. And when I said that, she turned around and walked off. I'm like, this isn't let's make a deal. So that's just a little think like a negotiator tip. I like to give those tips out. I will remind everybody, I just want to say before I close this out, because we're going to head to another location and do some photographing of various scenes with me in various outfits. I need new headshots and new, because my hair. Well, I'll explain all that when I post the photos and such. I'm kind of shifting and changing some things. So, and Indigo keeps wanting to pipe in her little mouth. She's a crazy pause. Anyway, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and you may have seen the posts that I posted about that. For those of you on Instagram, if you go to my @EldonnaF profile, you'll find it there. For those of you on Facebook, you'll see it. It has the Domestic Violence Awareness purple ribbon and purple background, and I share a story because I consider myself a victor over domestic violence, and I want to explain the difference between victor and survivor. A lot of people say I survived. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. When you look in the dictionary, the word survive means to exist. The word victory means to triumph over, and I consider myself, having done the work to heal from the trauma caused by that I have triumphed over that. So I'm a victor over that. I have victory over that. I am walking in victory. I don't want to merely exist. I want to be a victor over that. When you're walking in the victory, and that, there are times when you get just to the survivor part, but you don't want to stay in the survivor part. You want to get to the victory part. And sorry, I'm laughing because the dogs are playing in the background. Indigo is playing with a big wolfhound, and it's so cute to see. She's having a good old time. Anyway, you don't want to. You can get to the survivor part when you get out of that situation, but you want to keep going and have victory over that, to where that trauma doesn't affect you any longer, where it doesn't it's not in your beingness, it's not in the center of who you are, it's not in your focus. It's not in whatever kind of, I guess, purview. It's not in your face, and it's not something you're carrying. I carried that for a lot of years, and it took a lot of work for me to get from survivor to victor. And now I'm at a point where I can, and I've been for several years, where I can share my strength, hope, and empowerment with other women who've gone through that, and enable them to see that there is victory on the other side of it. So I just wanted to share that. If you want to read a little bit of my story, I'm going to do a longer post when I put it out in the newsletter, and it'll be a blog post about that where I go into more detail. But I had a pretty traumatic experience, and found out actually the person who did that to me many years ago in 1985 has had passed away this year. And it was interesting just to reflect back on how far I've come, and I'm so grateful for that. So I'm living proof that you can go through a lot of trauma in your life, and that you can overcome that trauma. I always say the power's in the work. I have faith. My faith in God got me to the place where I could do the work, to put in the work and heal from that trauma, and face the things that were causing me to make some choices that got me into those situations to begin with. That's a whole nother long story. But October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I just wanted to share a little bit about that. All right, everybody, we have to move on to our next location, and I'm going to be having fun today. I was talking about, because you can probably see that my hair and makeup's all done. I had my hair and makeup done for this, and that I don't have many days where it's about me, but today it's about me, and I'm going to have some fun. So you'll see the pictures My great friend and photographer, Val Westover, is here. He's an amazing photographer. He actually does photography where he can do it online through your cell phone. So if you're not local, you can connect with him. You can DM me for his details. ValWestoverPhotography.com, right? Yes, ValWestoverPhotography.com. So, and Indigo's very happy and excited. She wants to play. She's actually talking to his dog Gilly, wanting to play, and Gilly's not interested in playing, and so Indigo's upset. Like, come on, play with me. Anyway, we're gonna have a great day. There's gonna be some photos with Indigo in it because she's my girl. So, all right, everybody, make sure that you're watching. If you're not coming out to the Live to Free event, make sure you're watching. We're going to do our show there. We're also going to live stream some of it, and then we'll have video of it as well and photos. So check it out if you're not able to make it. If you are, hope to see you. Stop by and say hi. Love to get a photo with you, and we'll be seeing you soon. All right, Indigo's excited, and I will talk to you soon. Nakupenda.